Hi, I'm Rebecca Brandt, and today we're making a pumpkin custard pie. This is an extra rich pumpkin pie. All pumpkin pies are kind of custard, but this is even creamier than my other recipe. The ingredients for this recipe are pumpkin pulp, heavy cream, eggs, sugar, salt, and those classic spices, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and some vanilla. And you need a pie crust. I'm just using a quick, easy one that I got at my grocery store, and I'm gonna pre-bake it so it's extra crisp and not spongy like so many pumpkin pie crusts are. You can use a can of pumpkin, but why use that when you have pumpkin sitting on your front porch like I did? I took my biggest one and I cut it up in pieces and I stuck it in my oven and cooked it at 350 degrees for 3 hours until it was super soft and mushy. I tested it with a fork just to make sure. When it's toasty brown on the outside and that fork comes out with all the soft inside, then you know it's done. Then I scraped it all out, I put it in a bowl, and look at how much I had. That's gonna do me for Thanksgiving and Christmas because I can freeze what I don't use. Pumpkin puree is a really easy, great make-ahead ingredient for your holiday dinners. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees, and let's get that pie crust in. I'm taking a big piece of parchment paper, and I'm gonna cut it around after I fold it in half to make a circle, a little bit bigger than my pie dish. I love using pre-made crusts. So I'm rolling it out. It's been sitting on that counter for 15 minutes, so it's perfectly room temp. So it's gonna go into that pie shell and stretch it around until it's circular in your pie dish. Use your pointer finger and your thumb and then squish in the edges to make a fluted edge. This is for professional demonstration purposes. You really don't need to do this. And if it's imperfect, that's great because people will know, oh, that must be homemade. It's not perfect. There you go. And on top of that, put in a piece of parchment paper and pour in some beans. You want it weighted down because you don't want the bottom to come float up. I want to pre-cook this because otherwise pumpkin pies just end up having the mushiest crust. That's going in the oven for 20 minutes. And while that cooks, we're going to make the inside of our pumpkin custard pie. I'm taking 1 cup of packed pumpkin puree. Because you made this yourself, there could be air pockets. I want 1 full cup, and in it goes. I'm adding 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 level teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1 level teaspoon of ginger, because I like it a little spicy, and 1 teaspoon of salt to give it depth, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. It already smells great, and now we're gonna mix it up. Well, on low, that would be better. And push down the side, and then you're done. Add 4 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And mix it up. To that, we're adding 1 cup of sugar. Join the party. It's dissolving the sugar while it's doing that. Now I'm adding 3/4 a cup of heavy cream. This makes it extra rich. It'll only take 60 seconds to blend. Then you're done. Let's get that pie out. Now the crust has been in there 20 minutes. I'm gonna lift the parchment paper out, and I'm telling you, you can reuse this another time. And back goes that crust for another 5 minutes. Alrighty. There, that's what you want. You can tell the bottom is dry, ready to go. Now pour it in. Now that's gonna go back in the oven. I turned my oven down to 350 degrees for the last bake of the pie. It's gonna take about 45 to 55 minutes. And you'll know when it's done because the center will look more done and a toothpick will come out clean. You don't want the edges to get too brown, so you'd have to put foil around them if it darkens too fast because your oven may be a little hot. Sometimes they don't quite calibrate the same. Pie's ready. It's been 55 minutes. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Now that's gonna need to cool at least an hour. Otherwise whipped cream will be mush on top. The pie's done and I've let it cool. It's been sitting out a few hours. Check out that crust. That crust is done. The pre-baking worked. Let's try it. I'm cutting a really big piece. I've been waiting for this for a while. Yum. Oh, and let's have some whipped cream. Delicious. And right there for my first bite. Time to try it. That's delicious. I hope you try it. Make a comment, like this video, and let me know what you think. Do you have a special Thanksgiving dessert recipe? Let me know. I'm Rebecca Brown. Subscribe to my channel and let's keep making great recipes. Like recipes for Thanksgiving that might include whipped cream. I love this thing.